8. On pylons, commercial. 8s on pylons is the most advanced and most difficult of ground reference maneuvers. Because of the various techniques involved, 8s on pylons is unsurpassed for teaching, developing, and testing subconscious control of the airplane. This training maneuver involves flying the airplane in circular paths alternately left and right in the form of a figure 8 around two selected points or pylons on the ground. Unlike 8s around pylons, however, no attempt is made to maintain a uniform lateral distance from the pylon. In 8s on pylons, the distance from the pylons varies if there is any wind. Instead, the airplane is flown at such a precise altitude and airspeed that a line parallel to the airplane's lateral axis and extending from the pilot's eye appears to pivot on each of the pylons. Also, unlike 8s around pylons, in the performance of 8s on pylons, the degree of bank increases as the distance from the pylon decreases. The altitude that is appropriate for the airplane being flown is called the pivotal altitude and is governed by the ground speed. While not truly a ground track maneuver, as were the preceding maneuvers, the objective is similar: to develop the ability to maneuver the airplane accurately while dividing one's attention between the flight path and the selected points on the ground. In explaining the performance of 8s on pylons, the term wingtip is frequently considered as being synonymous with the proper reference line or pivot point on the airplane. The selected pylons should also be at the same elevation, since differences of over a very few feet will necessitate climbing or descending between each turn. Execution. Calculate approximate pivotal altitude, task squared and divided by 11.3. Define visible ground reference points separated by approximately 3/4 nautical mile and perpendicular to the wind. Establish level flight at calculated pivotal altitude at 120 KIAS, SR-20, 60% power, 21-inch MP approximately, SR-22, 30% power, 18-inch MP approximately, SR-22, TN, 55% power, 20-inch MP approximately, SR-22, T, 50% power, 18-inch MP approximately. Cross diagonally between points with the wind so that the first turn is made into the wind. Adjust angle of bank as required to maintain a sight line with the reference points. Adjust pitch as required to maintain pivotal altitude, which changes with ground speed. Apply rudder as required to maintain coordination.